Well, good morning, everybody. We are taking Royce, the F350, back to the dealer. It's just been a ongoing circle with this thing as of late. We had that flash done for the trailer module, and all the brakes worked, or excuse me, all the lights worked perfectly. We were coming down some of these grades coming out of Montana into Idaho the other day, and then we realized we don't have any trailer brakes. So let me tell you, when you got 20,000 pounds coming down behind you, it's a little nerve-wracking. So we called the Ford dealership down here in Washington, and the earliest they could get us in was today. So we're gonna head on over there, see if maybe something was unplugged when they did the dash, or if that flash just didn't work. Beforehand, before they did the flash, we had brakes and everything, so I'm not quite sure what happened, but we're gonna go and have a look-see and get it fixed. All right, so we made it here to the Ford dealership, and we're gonna go in and see what they tell us. Keep our fingers crossed. Hopefully it's good news. All right, so we just picked up the truck from was it Bud Cleary Ford in Moses Lake, Washington, and they did find some codes, some soft codes that it pulled. Looks like a ground fault, and it didn't hold the reflash that we had done down in Texas. So we're gonna take it back to the camper. We're gonna plug it in and see if these brakes hold. Test it around the campsite here and see if in fact they did fix it. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed, and we'll check it here in just a minute. All right, everyone, we are back here at the campsite. You can see the old Solitude behind us. Plugged it back in, and let's see what we got here. I used to be able to, yeah, see now before, that would come on for about a second and then go right back off. I'm holding down this guy here, and it seems to be working okay. Even with the foot pedal, we're getting brakes. So hopefully that fixed it. I was speaking with the tech, and he said that there was several communication errors, communication soft faults between the ECM and the trailer brake module. So something somewhere went a little crazy, but as of right now we're doing okay. We got it fixed. The only true test is going to be to pull it. So we'll test that guy out here shortly, a couple days when we leave again. But for now, just like I said, man, double check these things. It's drive-by-wire. You know, you're going to have that problem occasionally. So I don't want to have it again, I can tell you that much. That was pretty scary, but we got her taken care of. So again, thanks for tuning in, and just double check those those flashes when you get them. Sometimes they take away something else, and then that's what happened this time. So this is what they came across. Basically, it was a major communication failure that between the body control module and the ECU and the trailer control module. So basically what happened is when they replaced our dash for the heater box, that something was on, or something happened to where the communication kind of glitched out, and it caused a bunch of fault codes. It didn't trip the check engine light, so they didn't check that, and they probably should have. So when I was engaging the brakes here, it was just sending a quick signal to the back. It wasn't sending a full signal, and that's why we were getting the surge on the brakes. We jacked up the wheels yesterday and rolled them, and then applied the brakes, and it held and it stopped. Obviously, I'm going to drive around this once we hook back up and just make sure before we get back on the big road. But it sounds like it was just a communication issue, which, you know, everything with drive-by-wire nowadays, it happens, unfortunately. You know, nothing's mechanical, everything's electrical. But hopefully we don't have to have the, you know, oh Jesus thought again coming down the mountain, because I'll tell you, 20,000 pounds behind us, that was pretty scary. Luckily we had, you know, a good engine brake, but if I had to do a panic stop, I'm not sure I could have stopped, and that's what scared me. So, but she seems all fixed now, and we're ready to rock and roll. But again, if you have that problem, hopefully you don't. Hopefully it was just a fluke on my end. But if your brakes start surging, and it's probably something in a communication between them, and you need to get that thing in and get it fixed. But that was our problem. We had a lack of communication between these modules, and it seems to be fixed now. Thank God. Alrighty, well, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.